All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the second game of the boy-girl doubleheader. The boys take center stage here tonight as we wrap things up here in Grantsburg's first home game of 2026. My name is Bob Rombach. Thank you for joining us. Nick Rombach on the camera as per usual. And we're excited to bring this to you guys here. Game number one, Grantsburg victorious. The girls, Grantsburg girls winning 69-44. As the pep band is getting us all jacked up here. We don't need AC/DC. We've got this awesome pep band. Grantsburg coming in to tonight 3-7 overall, 1-3 in the conference. Luck 1-9 overall, 0-4 in the conference. Luck has lost one in a row. Grantsburg has won one in a row. They beat Barron last night, 56-53 in a barn burner. The Pirates were down by 18, I believe, in the first half. And they came back and won. And it felt good as a Grantsburg fan and a dad. So that was a long time coming. Now they set their sights to take on the Luck Cardinals. The Luck Cardinals trying to replace production from Ty Ream and Zach Walters last year, combining for about 40 points per game. And so far having a little bit of difficulty out of the gate here. Actually, we're about halfway through this, a little less than halfway through the season. And then their best returning player, Blake Moline, is out for the season with an injury. And that was terrible when I heard that back in the football season. Of course, Blake, a heck of a football player, and was going to be a top player here for Luck, if not the top player. But that responsibility is Joe Tolan's now. Joe leads the team in scoring just about 10 points per game, a little over 10 points per game in conference play. Skylar Welch scores about 7 a game. Gabe Renfro, 9 points per game. Kyle Coles, 7 points per game. So pretty even scoring for the Cardinals. For Grantsburg, leading scorer is Caleb Rombach, scores a little under 18 points per game. Lyle Lozier is a 54% shooter from the floor, 7 points per game. Second leading scorer is Axel Hale. Got off to a rough start, but he's averaging double digits now. Daxter Schultz probably played his best game of the year last night against Barron. The Pirates as a whole probably played their best game of the year against Barron last night. They had to overcome a lot of adversity, and they didn't start chirping and chipping at each other. They got together and played for each other and got the win. And now they want to start a winning streak here tonight against Luck. Let's listen to Pete Johnson. All right, well, there you go. The starting lineups have been set, and we also want to say thank you to our officials. It is Official Appreciation Week, and we, as much as we like to complain during the games and whatever, we all know that the officials make this all happen. So thank you to these officials who have thick skin and keep up with the rules and keep up with the boys and girls and have a lot of fun and help make high school basketball go. Opening tip won by Grantsburg, Caleb Rombach over to Daxter Schultz, and we are underway here in Grantsburg. Again, first home game of the season. Grantsburg looking for their first home win of the year. Here's Lozier. Let's see what luck comes up with. Lozier with a nice little move inside. Can't get the ball to go. And it's one and done for Grantsburg. Coles. No, that's not Coles. It's a foul, though. That was Joe Tolan taking it hard to the rack. And Archie is up immediately, and Daxter Schultz picks up the foul with 34 seconds off the clock. Is Archie going to come in for Daxter? Free throw is no good for Tolan. He's going to come in for Riker. Riker getting a little instruction from Michael on the bench. Second free throw, and score is 1-0. Joe Tolan gets things going. Cookie. Archie Hale for three. Yes, Archie Hale. Not what I thought would be the first bucket of the game, but Archie nevertheless, and Jake Peterson, another freshman, will be on the bench, coming out. And Joe Tolan puts his shoulder into Archie. Archie goes flying, and Joe knew it right away. And that's going to be Joe Tolan's first foul. Both teams with a foul. Cookie Lozier is checking out, and Jake Peterson checking in. So two quick substitutions, a minute 2 into the game for Coach Mike Myers. Ooh, Daxter regains his composure right as he gets the ball. And a foul, and it's offensive. I think it might be on Caleb, judging by the way he came out of there. Yep, a block, a moving screen on Caleb Rombach. So picking up where we left off in the girls' game, lots of fouls, a minute 13, and there's 3 fouls, a minute 13 off the clock. Tolan. Archie Hale right on him, and that's going to be an offensive as Tolan is going to have to come out of the game. It is Luck's best player statistically, and he's going to be on the bench early with 2. Wow, that's tough. Cardinals looking for their first conference win, and with Joe Tolan on the bench, it's going to make it a lot tougher into the game. I missed who it was. Oh, it's Josh Paulson. Underneath, Hale. So the Hale boys getting things going for Grantsburg. Axel and Archie combined for the 5 points. It's 5-1. And now a foul on Axel. Wow, wow, wow. Well, they're going to call things very tight, apparently, here tonight. So teams have to adjust. Can't play so tight. This is Coles. And now Tretzvin. Welch. All the way down, Coles in the corner. Coles. And now Tretzvin again. Quickly swung over. That's Paulson. Ball is rejected by Daxter. It's 3-on-2. Daxter. And he is met in a foul, and that'll be 2 free throws, I think. Oscar Tretzvin will pick it up. And in the first 2 minutes and 10 seconds, there have been 6 fouls and 6 points. Schultz's first free throw, no good. I didn't want to say it before he shot that, but after he shoots it, it's fine. He was perfect. In fact, Grantsburg was perfect last night. 10 for 10 from the line, now 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's Coles as Cookie gets set to check back in. Nice give and go. Coles off the glass, off the iron, no good. Dexter with the rebound. Bounce pass to Hale. Hale to Caleb. Rombach for three. No, long rebound. Not a very long rebound, in fact. Skylar Welch with the board. 5-1, Grantsburg leads here. That one's lobbed into Renfro. Tough shot. Kind of got a little farther away from the basket than he probably wanted to. Grantsburg trying to push again. Dexter, and that one's blocked from behind. Ball kicked out. It's still bouncing around, and it ends up in Renfro's hands. All the way down, losing the handle, but able to tip it up, but that's no shot. There's a foul on the floor. That'll be Grantsburg's 5th foul, and that is Axel Hale on the foul, his 2nd. So the fouls accumulating quickly here. Dexter Schultz is going to come out as Axel stays in with 2 fouls. And a travel. And now Riker into the game, as I believe they figured out that Axel has 2 fouls. So now Axel will sit. He's the 2nd leading scorer for Grantsburg. He'll probably sit for a significant amount of time here in the first half. So the Pirates, are looking to, here's Caleb. Caleb off the glass and good, ends up on the ground, picks himself up. 2 points for Caleb Rombach. There have been so many fouls, but not on that one. Good job by Luck to avoid fouling Caleb as he drove. Tretzvin. Paulson. Oh, that's a shot. 3-pointer in and out. Rombach gets the rebound. And he'll push it up ahead. Riker. Back to Caleb. Caleb into the lane and a foul. And his turnaround jumper goes, but well after the whistle. That is 4 fouls on Luck now. 8 fouls. And that is a foul on Oscar Tretzvin. So he has 2. So Tretzvin and Tolan both have 2, and both will be on the bench. Grantsburg leads 7-1, 14:21 left to go. Both teams have 4 fouls. Grantsburg has spread theirs out a little better than Luck. Archie for 3 again. Why not? No good. Ball is tipped by Lyle. It's picked up by Luck, and now a jump ball at center court. It'll go for Luck here as Grantsburg won the opening tap. Ball into Renfro. Gabe, sorry, not Glenn. And it's taken away. Caleb with the steal. Rombach surveying. Gets by. Goes to the rack. And he doesn't get the foul. I think he thought he was fouled. Either that or he was passing to a Luck guy. So a turnover on Caleb. 3-pointer in the corner. No good. Rebound Peterson. Jake up ahead to Archie. Hale to Rombach. Rombach through the lane. Off the glass and good. Nice play by Caleb Rombach. He has 4. Grantsburg putting some pressure on here, 9-1. And good job by Caleb not to pick up his 2nd foul. That's something Grantsburg doesn't need. Already Axel on the bench with 2 fouls with 13:24, and he got him kind of quickly. Jackson Brown off the bench. He'll be in next. Dumped underneath Renfro. Double teamed on the low block. Trouble, kicks it out, good spot. 3-pointer in and out. Rebound tapped, and that's going to be a foul on Renfro, I believe. Yep. So that is 5 fouls on the Cardinals. Calling things very tight. Jackson Brown in, Dexter Schultz re-enters. Archie Hale and Jake Peterson, the 2 freshmen, come out, getting some nice early minutes here. My guess is they only played in 1 half down at the JV game earlier, so they'll be available all game. You can only play 3 halves a night. So that is my guess as to what happened. Here is Brown, younger brother of Jaden Brown, who's playing for Gustavus, and that one is out of bounds off of Grantsburg, off of Daxter's leg. So we've seen a lot of fouls called, but not a lot through the lane for either team, interestingly. Good job getting down and past Caleb, but Caleb recovers. Drops it in and lost it out of bounds, trying to get it to Landon Holt, who snuck in on me into the game. 9-1 Pirates, 12:45 left to go. Pirates haven't really found a groove here either. A lot of whistles early in this one. Rombach drops it down. Nice find. Cookie, and another foul. Jeez Louise. There's one in the paint, though. Can't get anything kind of going here. Lots of hacks. 6 fouls for Luck, 4 against the Pirates. And lobbed in. Daxter gets himself some room, in and out. Daxter scored 16 last night. This one goes off the foot of Luck, out of bounds, Grantsburg ball. Grantsburg with a lot of opportunities here, but again, just having a hard time like getting into the flow. And that's going to be a timeout called. It's going to be a 30-second timeout called by Luck. So a combined 10 points and 10 fouls here with 12:27 left to go in officials appreciation night. So if you hear a little cut in my voice, it's just out of appreciation for our awesome referees. So the next foul by Luck will be free throw. So if Grantsburg can have a night like they did last night and get to the line a whole bunch and make some free throws, this will be that'll be good for them. Here is Riker Stelsel up top to Rombach. Caleb over to Riker. Riker for 3. Yes! Riker Stelsel cans the 3. He had a couple last night in Barron and now picks up where he left off. And Caleb's definitely going to get a foul there as he reaches in. There's just not going to be any leeway with the officials, and that's 2 on Caleb. His second foul, so now he's going to be very careful. And Michael giving him the business. 6 fouls against the Cardinals, 5 against Grantsburg, and nobody is enjoying it. Caleb don't get a foul there. And ball caroms free. Jackson Brown has it, corrals it. Ball lost, out of bounds, off of Luck. (12-1) Grantsburg leads, so a significant lead for the Pirates. And a little conversation with the official there, and that's a bad inbound, but the ball is saved. Caleb, turnaround jumper, bad shot for Caleb, picked up by Daxter on the rebound. Out to Riker. Riker traveled, didn't get it called. Out to Jackson. Over to Rombach. Rombach. Are they going to call a foul? They are going to call a foul there, and that'll be Caleb going to the line for 1-and-1. So a little herky-jerky start here. Caleb goes to the line. Rombach has 4, missed the front end. So Grantsburg 0 for 3 from the line, not picking up where they left off last night. Caleb was 4 for 4, Daxter was 6 for 6. Those two combined are 0 for 3 here tonight. Renfro, no good for Renfro. And the Cardinals have yet to make a shot from the field. Here's Rombach, 2 good. Caleb with 6 now from the elbow. Don't foul here, Caleb. And then Michael said the same thing. Yeah, just get back. There's no real need. And that one's blocked by Jackson Brown. Here's Rombach, drops it off to Stelsel. Stelsel off the glass and good. Good decision there by Caleb. I know he wants to score, but also looking to make plays. And Riker, great spacing and finished the play. Renfro lost the handle and then just kind of tapped it in. Nice job by Gabe Renfro, and that is the first bucket from the floor for Luck. Jackson, Rombach for 3, good! Caleb Rombach for 3. He has 9 points here. With about 7.5 gone. 19-3, the Pirates all over the Cardinals here. Jumper off the glass is good. Nice looking kiss off the glass by Coles. He has 2. Rombach to Stelsel. Back up top. He likes that shot. No good. And the rebound goes to Coles. Three new players getting off the bench. That ball is tipped free by Caleb, and then it's out of bounds off of Cookie. And it's Archie, Jake, and Axel. So Caleb, Jackson, and Cookie are going to sit. I wonder if, oh, never mind. Here's Renfro off the glass, nice inbounds. 4 points for Gabe Renfro. Up ahead, Archie off the glass, no good. Jake Peterson up off the glass, and good. Nice play by Jake Peterson. Nolan Hennessy getting set to check back in. It's 21-7. Tolan back in the game. No on his drive. Ball is free. Peterson up ahead, Riker. Stelsel, jump stop. Oh, he called that a travel. And Nolan Hennessy is going to come in for Riker Stelsel. I think we're going to see a lot of subs throughout the night. Haven't had a foul call in a while. I wonder if Michael kind of erupting there when it was 6-5 in terms of fouls kind of made a difference. There was just so many fouls called. Nobody's able to do it. That should have been a foul maybe. Miss on the shot. Looked like he got him on the head. Archie to Peterson. Jake through and good. Jake Peterson showing what he can do. He has 4. Ooh, probably could have been a violation there, but play continues. Tretzman, ball knocked away. Axel Hale, and he is being ridden, and that is going to be a foul, and Axel go to the line for a 1-and-1. Into the game will be Skylar Welch. Back into the game is Skylar. So that's 8 fouls on Luck, and that's the first on Welch. And coming out is Oscar Tretzman. Oh, sorry, that's why he's coming out. They were just slow putting it up on the board, but that's his 3rd foul. So Tretzman in some trouble. Axel Hale, and Grantsburg continues to not make free throws. It might not matter in this game, but boy, here's Tolan, and he's going to get fouled, yes. Axel Hale picks up his 3rd foul. So this will be Tolan going to the line to shoot 2 here, as that's the 6th foul on Grantsburg. And no good on that free throw. Axel has to sit with those 3. Caleb's going to check back in. He has 2. So I've thought the youth were going to play a little bit tonight, but they're forced to play with the foul issues here for the Pirates. Rombach met by 2 guys. Tolan may have been able to get away with a reach. Oh, there's a handoff. Here's Caleb over to Hennessy. Hennessy's pass is at the feet of Jake Peterson, unable to come up with it, and Cookie's going to come back in probably for Nolan. Yeah. 23-7 in a janky game. 8:16 and counting left to go. Tolan over to Welch. Pop. Well, Caleb comes away with it. Caleb, and he is going to miss the dunk. I think he was maybe worried about getting undercut. That one's taken away by Archie. The 2 freshmen, 2-on-1. Archie to the rack, no. Rebound, Caleb gets it back, goes up off the glass and good. He has 11. 7:38 left to go. And a timeout called by Coach Basie and the Luck Cardinals. That's going to give us a quick second to say thank you to some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back after this. game. Let's see if this works if I do it manually. It is not working. Why isn't that working, guys? What in the world? I played all the ads in the first game. There we go. All right, well, technology, friends. My goodness. I've changed nothing. I literally didn't even shut down the program, Nick. Why are they not playing? Seriously, why the heck aren't they playing? Oh, wow. So they're going to give me that? What in the world? Okay, I'll try to fix that. We appreciate all of our sponsors. We do not appreciate technology sometimes, although we can't live without it. 25-7 here after the timeout. Three-pointer deep and good. Kyle Coles for three. He has 5 points, and it's 25-10. Caleb with 11 points, looking to get it to Archie. Archie with three. No good there. Jake is fouled, and he'll go to the line for two, and Renfro got his money's worth on that one. Gives Jake a little 5 as he got him pretty good. So those are the kind of fouls we don't mind being called. That's 2 on Renfro, too. 7:08 left to go, but Cardinals were kind of running out of guys. They're going to send Landon Holt in after this free throw by Jake Peterson, who has 4 points. Free throw short, and he will come in for, looks like he's coming in for us. No, there you go. Gabe Renfro. So the Cardinals with a few guys with 2 fouls, one with 3. Tretzman has 3. Peterson with 4 points, trying to add to it, and the Jakester gets the first free throw of the night for the Pirates. They're 1 for 6. No, 1 for 5. Caleb missed a 1-and-1. Yowza. Or are they worse than that? I don't know. Caleb comes up with the loose ball that went through the hands. Caleb, nice find. Archie off the glass and good. Archie Hale with 5. Pirates up 28-10. Paulson. Welch. Oh. Archie took the brunt of that one. Good rebound by Cookie. Caleb, ooh, good head fake. And off the glass. And they say it's on the ground. It's not going to matter. That's 10 fouls on Luck, but I don't know how that was on the floor, but it was. And into the game is Landon Becker after this first free throw by Rombach. See if he can get right here on free throws. Missed his first one. First one here is pure. Caleb with 12. And who are they going to take out? It's going to be Paulson. Paulson picked up his first foul. So Coach Basie having to go deep on in his bench too. Rombach 1 for 2 and 1 for 3 on the night from the stripe. Here's Tolan. Tolan driving, having some trouble. Good job by Jake Peterson on defense. This is Coles. And a foul on Archie Hale. That is now 7 on Grantsburg. So free throws here as Luck is in the bonus 2/3 of the way through the first half. Both teams shooting free throws from now on. That one's good. Coles with 6 now. (29-11). And that one misses. Cookie with the rebound. Up ahead, Archie. Back to Rombach. Rombach in the lane. Drops it. Oh, he was trying to get Daxter, but he was being boxed out by Becker. That one's poked free, but Tolan able to grab it again. Come on, Caleb, don't pick up your third. You know how tight they're calling these. It's hard to not be aggressive, though, I suppose. Under 6 minutes left to go. Holt, oh, there's a shot, no good. Daxter Schultz with the board. Up ahead, Archie. Hale to Daxter. Daxter loses the handle. Ball is still free, and it's picked up by Becker. And you're seeing a little sloppy play now by Grantsburg, up big, up by 28. Kick back out. Coles for three. No, Rombach gets the board. He's going to let everybody get down. Over to Peterson. Into Cookie. Cookie. Oh, finds its way to Rombach. Caleb for three off the front of the rim. He's back on defense though. Wow. No good on that shot. Good rebound by Luck. Here's Coles. And some contact there. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound Jake Peterson. Kind of a sloppy basketball game now, and now a timeout called by Coach Mike Myers. And we're going to take a, well, will this work? Let's see if it works. Oh, dang, this is just ridiculous. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry to our video sponsors, but they are Grantsburg Telecom, Northwood Tech, Burnett Medical Center, and Air Force Reserve. And we'll get that little snafu figured out next time. Here's Dylan Seeger into the game. Here's Rombach finding Dylan. Dylan off the glass, and he gets in the scoring column. Good job by Archie to stay straight up. And he gets the ball free, and it's out of bounds off of Archie as he knocks it free. Archie getting a lot of minutes here early as they're subbing liberally here in this first half. But there's a lot of foul trouble, too. Grantsburg with 7 fouls. Luck with at least 10. Grantsburg getting a double bonus. Here's Tolan. Tolan in the lane, stopped by Rombach. Gets it out into the lane again. That ball is loose. Careful. Up off the glass and good. That was Landon Becker for 2. Archie finding Rombach. Takes a dribble, and he has the ball stripped from him. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He's 1 for 3 tonight. He'd certainly like to change that up. We'll play the initials game. Is anybody out there? Play the initials game at halftime. The initials are PS. 3:46 left to go until then. Caleb hits one. Up to 13 points now for Rombach. And 2 new players coming in, Jackson Brown, Daxter Schultz. In for Archie Hale and Jake Peterson, the 2 freshmen. No seniors on this team for Grantsburg, just one. Joe Tolan. Second free throw is good. Caleb now 3 for 5 from the line. Here's Tolan. Picked up 2 fouls early, so had to sit a bunch. But now he's going against Rombach. He gets it over to Coles. Coles drains it. Again, it sort of looked like he lost the handle. We've seen that a couple times from Luck guys, but both times that I've seen it, the ball has gone in the hoop. 33-15. Daxter, tough shot, can't get it to go, gets his own board. Up off the, nope, he's gonna go to the line though to shoot 2. That's a foul on Landon Becker. So Becker preventing the basket, but I think he got knocked in the face. He's kind of putting his hand to his lips. Free throw, hey, he'll take it. Daxter Schultz with his first point of the game off the glass. And is Becker bleeding? It's just his first foul, by the way. Kind of keeps going to his mouth. Second free throw, in and out, rebound. tapped around, but neither Caleb or Dylan could corral it. And here comes Coles. This is Welch. And ball nearly stripped, knocked away by Riker. It stays with Luck. Welch for three. No. It's like, I think he just got bopped in the face again. Caleb. And it's saved, nearly saved. Caleb was trying to connect with Riker, cutting towards the basket. It was just a little bit out of his reach, but a great effort there by Riker to save the ball. And it went out of bounds off of Landon Becker, or Scott Sterling, if you know what I mean. This one's lobbed into Jackson Brown. Brown goes to his left, gets it over to Stelsel. Skip over to Caleb. Rombach for three, looking for his first one to go, and it does. Caleb Rombach gets his first three-pointer of the night, and he is having a nice night. 17 points because Josie's 17, and Josie's his girlfriend. But I think he's looking for more than 17. Free shot is up, no good. Weird carom, and that's a foul on Becker. So Dylan Seeger will go to the line with 2:25 left to go. The Pirates with a commanding lead now, a 22-point lead, 37-15. Caleb has 17 tonight. He had 16 last night. He averages a little over 17 a game with the last couple games mixed in there. Dylan, no. And yes for Dylan on the second one. Dylan now with 3 points, and the Pirates lead 38-15. Skip pass, here's Welch, and a foul, a travel. Whew. I thought Caleb was going to pick up his third foul with 2:15 left to go, but he just dragged that back foot. And Lozier comes in, and Welch will come back. Skylar Welch will come back in, so I was saying somebody's name wrong. What was I doing? I think I might have called Landon Becker Welch a couple times. Sorry about that. 2:10 left to go as Seeger comes off. Here's Caleb. And that's good. Three-pointer for Caleb Rombach. Have a day, kid. He's up to 20. Tolan doing his best, getting into the lane, stopped by Daxter, shot is up, no good, great rebound and box out by Cookie Lozier. Grantsburg doesn't have the height. Caleb's gonna go for another one, no on that one. That rebound is saved, and Jackson Brown doing his best to save it, fired it back in. Caleb couldn't quite get to it. 41-15, the Pirates all over the Cardinals here. Back into the game, Gabe Renfro. And he'll come in for Landon Becker, who got 2 hits to the face. In like short order. Tolan, and it's taken away by Rombach. He's going to line another one up, and that time he gets it to go. Caleb Rombach with a dunk for his 22nd point. Good job by Joe Tolan to kind of back off there. And Tolan, no good. Rebound. And out to Coles for 3. No good. And it's going to be a foul on Grantsburg on the rebound. It might be on Caleb. No, it is not. It is on, it was on the Cardinals. And that is going to be a free throw, 2 free throws for somebody. It was on number, I thought he said 11. Yeah. So Joe Tolan picked up his third. So Caleb will shoot 2 from the free throw line with under a minute to go. Jeez. 3 for 6 now for Caleb. And Archie's gonna come in for Caleb if Caleb makes this shot. Caleb with 22 here in the first half. And he finds it there, and he'll take a break. Well-deserved. 23 points for Caleb. Caleb's career high is 30. If this continues the way it is, though, he might not play a lot in the second half. Grantsburg up by 29 here in the first. And good job by Riker to knock that away. Riker is fouled hard. I don't mind that foul at all. I heard some consternation over by the Grantsburg fans. I don't mind that foul. He got him hard. He wasn't going to let him get the shot up, and so Coles picks it up, his second. Riker, boy, as good as Grantsburg was from the line last night, they are below 50% here tonight. Let's see if Riker can right the ship. Second free throw, nope. So Luck, pretty decent strategy to foul Grantsburg right now. They are not making complete advantage. They could have at least 50 points here if they would have made like they were last night. Not even quite as good as last night, but I digress. Here's Coles. And that's taken away by Jackson Brown. Intercepted 2-on-1. Jackson over to Riker. And woo! Friendly fire. They both come up smiling. And that's going to be a foul on Luck. The scoreboard stops adding them up once they get to 10, but I would imagine Luck is at about 15 fouls now. That is the second on Welch. Riker 0 for 2, 1 for 3 now. Riker Stelzel. Cookie bats it to nowhere. Good effort, but nobody home for Grantsburg where he put it. So Riker 0 for 2 that trip. So a little nitpicking, but the free throws really suspect here tonight for Grantsburg. Coles for 2. That's a nice looking shot, just doesn't go. Stelzel, he's going to race down the court. He's going to take the 3 at the buzzer. No. All right, well, a heck of a good first half for the Pirates, 45-15. Grantsburg has the lead as you see the officials gather on the logo. Thank you again to our officials. It started hot and heavy with fouls. They kind of, well, I think maybe the guys also kind of realized it was going to be a lot closer calls than maybe they were ready for. So the boys have adjusted, and I think the officials have respected that, calling some egregious ones down the stretch here. But all right, here we go. The dance team coming out. We'll turn the music up and turn me down. Thank you again to all of our sponsors, Grantsburg Telecom, Northwood Tech, Burnett Medical Center, and Air Force Reserve. Okay, awesome job by the dance team once again. Let's play the initials game. Is anybody on? I haven't seen there hasn't been a single thing. Wanda, I know you're on. Wanda Johansson, a super fan, especially when it comes to the initials game. She was on during the girls game. I fully expect her participation here. Let me put the initials in the thing. Initials are PS. Bingo. All right, so get your thinking caps on. Initials are PS. And here we go. Clue number, there we go. Hi, Stacy. Stacy Coy says, let's go. All right, let's go. Is Sawyer there? If Sawyer's there, we're ready to go. He wants us to get going. He doesn't like all this babbling. We just want to play the game, right, Sawyer? I hear you, Sawyer. Got him. Clue number 1 of PS. Connected to movie stars. Connected to movie stars. Clue number 2. Known for golf. Known for golf. Clue number 3. You could basically find Frank Sinatra there now. You could basically find Frank Sinatra there now. Is Frank Sinatra still alive? This game was made a while ago. There's the birthday girl, 17-year-olds. Oh, okay. Josie Erickson, 17 years old, scored 15 in the girls' game, and the girls win earlier today. All right, Sawyer, I'm sorry. Connected to movie stars, known for golf, Frank Sinatra. Clue number 4, connected to Andy Samberg in 2020. That's Stacy's favorite actor. 9-9. Connected to Andy Samberg in 2020. Clue number 5. Has a desert climate. Has a desert climate. Kaylee? Oh, I wasn't looking. I don't know when she got this in, but Allison, Palm Springs is correct. Palm Springs, Kaylee Moore approves. The final clue is about 100 miles from Los Angeles, California. Stacy, just a little late. There we go. Where are they? Oh, yeah, there they are. Good stuff. There we go, all the way down the thing. Okay, good job. All right. Nate Johnson says Palm Springs. That sounds like something Andy Samberg would say. Glovers et al. All right. Second card. Same initials, PS. You know how to play. Wanda, where you at? Come on, Wanda. Wanda's got to show up for luck here. Clue number 1. Sometimes connected to celebrities. Sometimes connected to celebrities. Clue number 2. Connected to exposure. Oh, there you go. Connected to exposure. Man, you could work for the government. All right. Celebrities connected to exposure. Clue number 3 involves media coverage. Involves media coverage. Clue number 4. These are planned. Allison, excellent guess, but incorrect. Photoshop is also a good guess, but incorrect. So the 4th clue was these are planned. Clue number 5. These are used to promote a person, cause, or organization. What is it? Nope, the photo shoot is not correct, Zach. These are used to promote a person, cause, or organization. PS. Tricky, tricky, tricky. And the final clue, clue number 6. Something unique I'll start over. Something unique done to draw attention. Something unique done to draw attention. Hey, you guys have graduated. This isn't just easy peasy anymore. I'm going to give you like 10 seconds. I'll quickly run through these again. Sometimes connected to celebrities, connected to exposure, involves media coverage. These are planned. These are used to promote a person, cause, or organization, and something unique done to draw attention. I saw it. Allison sneaks in front of Cassie. Publicity stunt is correct. Publicity stunt. Were you going to say that, Zach? Oh, I was going to say that, Dad. Publicity stunt. We need to think of a publicity stunt for the We Are Network. What should we do? Skydiving. Fly plane. We'll have to think about that. Publicity stunt. All right. P.S. We're going to go turbo round here. Minute 14. I'm going to go very quick. You ready? No talking. Quiet. Clue number 1. Commonly seen on social media. Clue number 2. Connected to sharp. Clue number 3. Sometimes seen on foam fingers. Clue number 4. Connected to telephones. Clue number 5. The first word is sometimes number. Clue number 6. Also known as hashtag. You got it, Zach. But you're 15 seconds ahead of everybody. 15 seconds. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. All right. Who's got it? You didn't hear the buzzer, but we're ready. I got to take all that garbage down. Who's got it? Nobody? Wanda? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Allison, pound sign. You got it. Woo! Lisa Danielson, you got it too. Well done. I bet we're going to see a bunch of pound signs now. All right. I would have accepted the pound sign. Ready? Second half about to get underway. Looks like the starters are out there for both teams. We'll see how long that stays. Grantsburg with a 30-point halftime lead. Caleb Brombach leads all scores by a lot. He has 23 points. Here's Stelsel. Over to Daxter Schultz. Daxter surveying, gets it to Lozier. Lozier has the ball popped free. Whoa, he's just going to take that shot. I did not think he was going to do that, and it almost went. That was Welch. And now Tretzvin. Tretzvin got 3 fouls in the first half. Everybody starts to hear this. 3 by Tolan, no good. Tretzvin, the only one in actual foul trouble. He has 3. Here is Stelsel to Lozier. Cookie to Daxter. Daxter through the lane. They're going to call a travel on that one. There it is. Cassie said pound sign. Ooh, wow, good pass by Tolan, because I don't think Coles was quite ready for it, but he put it right in the bread basket. Coles gets it back. Kicked out. Here's Tolan. Over to Welch. Schuyler to the free throw line. Little contact. We had 6 fouls by this point in the first half. Tolan, the boys have adjusted to the officiating. That ball underneath, knocked away by Cookie, and Lozier gets the steal, hands it off to Caleb. Axel Hale for 3 in the corner, good! Axel Hale, that's his 5th point of the night, and Grantsburg leads 48-15. There is a 40-point kind of mercy rule if Grantsburg gets to the 40-point mark. I think it's for the whole second half. It might be the second half of the second half that kicks in. Renfro, little baby hook. Nice. Renfro with 6. Gabe is the second leading scorer on the team, just over 9 points a game. Fired over to Riker. Riker wasn't quite ready for that one, I don't think. Here's Schultz. Back to Caleb. Rombach calling for a screen. Gets it from Cookie. Yes, and it's a give and go, and it's in, and it rolls off the back of the rim. That's a nice block from behind. Coles knocks it free. There's a nice idea there, the old pick and roll. Cookie's beside himself that he didn't make it, but that was a really nice play by those two. And I think Lyle also sort of frustrated he hasn't scored yet tonight. Riker 3, no, rebound. And they're going to call a foul, and I think it's on Caleb. That'll be his third. Nope, they call it on Riker. That's the second time I think Caleb's picked up his third foul, and he hasn't. He's going to sit down. He has one foul, but Archie's going to get back in there for Grantsburg. Renfro for 3, no good. Daxter's there for the board. Gets it up to Rombach. Rombach, stutter step in the lane, dumps it to Cook. And it's on the ground. I think Caleb probably could have shot that, but I think he also realizes Cookie's kind of, scuffling, wants to get him involved, and Cookie got himself open, got himself fouled. Tretzman out. That is his 5th foul. Archie to Rombach. Rombach for 3. No. Oh, Daxter had a chance, but Renfro ripped it away, and it goes into the hands of Welch. Skylar Welch stops, looking around, and that one's thrown away, but Tolan is there to save the day. And he loses the handle, and there's going to be a foul on that one. I'm pretty sure is on Caleb. I have Caleb fouling out by now, but I think, they're going to get him on a little hip check. Tolan on the inbound. Olsen. I could hear somebody for luck yelling spacing. They got it adjusted. Nice feed. Shot is good. Skylar Welch for 2. His first bucket. Caleb into the rack and good. Another bucket for Caleb. He has 25 points, 5 away from his career high. I would say it's a foregone conclusion, but I don't think he'll be playing, and these starters will be playing too much longer. Nice play by Renfro. 8 points for him. Rombach. Gets it to Schultz. Nice find. Kicks it out. Archie to Axel. Axel for 3. No, but Cookie's there for the board. He steps back, and they're going to restart it. Hale. And they're going to set up something here. And Cookie, he loses the handle. Bounce pass just a little short, it looked like maybe. Jake Peterson set to check in at the next whistle. Welch, step back 3, no. Cookie and Renfro banging around, but it goes to Caleb Rombach, who's going to get fouled by Welch. That's his 3rd, and I think Caleb was disappointed in that because he had a kind of a one guy to beat. Cookie will sit, Jake will come in, and Landon Holt will come in for Skylar Welch, who, like I just said, 3 fouls for him. 50-21. Grantsburg by 29. Rombach. Step back, finds Daxter. Daxter fouled, and he'll go to line for 2. Pirates had a 30-point lead at halftime, a 29-point lead now, about 6 minutes into the second half, 5 minutes into the second half. Daxter scuffling. He looked so good last night from the line, and this old free throw Bug biting the Pirates again. That time just short. Coles over to Paulson. And it's Holt to Tolan. Everybody's touched it now as Coles passes it off to Paulson. Paulson from the elbow. Nope. He's going to kick it out. And Holt for two. No. Axel with the rebound. Here's Archie. Archie, a little jitterbug, three-point shot on the way, and he gets it to roll over. Archie Hale with his second three. He has 8. Dylan Seeger getting set to check in. 53-21, a 32-point lead for Grantsburg. That ball is intercepted, Archie Hale. Archie leading the pack. Over to Jake. They've done that a million times in the Youngers. And a foul, and Jake Peterson will go to the line for an and one, and that is timeout called by Coach Basie and the Luck Cardinals. So Archie, wait, was that Jake? Did I just say Jake? Yeah. Jake Peterson with his 7th point and the foul, so he'll be at the line after this full timeout. Usually we would regale you with some advertisements from our awesome sponsors. You see them going across the bottom of the screen. Pine Tech has been a long-time sponsor as well. Appreciate each and every one of them. And just a tough situation here for Luck. They're 1-9 on the season. Last year they had Ty Ream and Zach Walters who combined for 40 a game, and they're just looking for that somehow to replace that in the aggregate. If you're a Moneyball fan, that makes sense. I guess it makes sense otherwise, but. And then Blake Moline in the football season got hurt. That would make a big, big difference. Big boy, talented, athletic. But he is still with the team. He's on the bench. I see him in street clothes, and hopefully he'll be ready for the spring season, the baseball season. And we'll wish him well as he recovers. So Jake Peterson to finish the old school three-point play. Caleb gets it. Can't finish the bunny. How does he score 25 points and misses that point blanker? Here's a rebound by Axel Hale. He's going to be thinking about a couple that got away. He missed a dunk earlier and then that easy one there, but he's had a really nice night. Here's Archie, Dylan, and Axel. Axel to the freshman Peterson, over to Rombach, using a screen. He's got some room, a little sidestep, and misses everything except the backboard. So Caleb a little cold here last couple of shots, but getting to the rack regardless. It was a nice rebound otherwise on that last one. Ooh, nice little floater, Tolan. Little floater hook. Tolan has been limited by Grantsburg's defense. He has 3 points now. Here's Hale. And Seeger. Rombach. Oh, almost had Seeger there. Good job by Renfro to cover that up. Here's Hale. Seeger again, now Hale Archie. Lobs it into Dylan. Dylan met by 2 jerseys, but he's going to pop it up there. Just comes up short. Trying to get Dylan on track here. Grantsburg up by 32 again. Here's Tolan surveying, looking for a cutter. It's covered up. Tolan working against Caleb. Gets it over to Renfro. No call on that, which was fine. Rebound Seeger. Here comes Rombach. 10:45 left to go. Caleb sidestepping, drops it off to Dylan. It's tipped by him, off the glass, and Caleb makes it that time. Caleb Rombach with 27. Jackson Brown and Nolan Hennessy set to check into the game. 57-23, Pirates running away with this one. Here's Tolan to the free throw line. Down the lane, and he is fouled. I think Axel Hale got that one. We'll see if they say that was in the act of shooting. I think looks like they're lining up. That's 4 fouls on Axel Hale, so this might change the equation here for who's checking in. Brown and Hennessy. Free throw is good by Tolan. Tolan now with 4. Rombach and Hale come out. I like Caleb goes down the line and gives 5s to everybody all the way to the end of the bench, including his little brother Alex, not Axel. Here's Jake. Nice move. Come on, Jake. Oh, that was nice. Jackson blocked or missed, and Coles comes away with the rebound. A lot of smoke, no fire there for Grantsburg. Good defense by Seeger, but then nice pass across the lane. Renfro for 2. Renfro has 10. Hennessy bounces it. Ooh, Joe lucky to not pick up that 4th foul. Jackson Brown off the glass, no. Rebound Renfro. Nice lob, Renfro off the glass and good. Nice lob from Skyler. Renfro now with 12 points. No starters out there right now for Grantsburg. 9:10 left to go in the game. Hennessy has it picked. And that's going to be a jump ball. It'll go to Luck. Let's see, we've got Jacob Peterson coming in and Oscar Tretzman back in for Luck. It is going to be Landon Holton, Gabe Renfro out. And alternating possession, arrow pointing for Luck. I wonder if we've seen the last of the Grantsburg starters as we hit the halfway point of the second half. Another Grantsburg up by 39. So if they score, Tolan is fouled. They're going to get Jackson or DY, maybe Jackson here. Foul is on Jackson Brown, his first, team's 4th. Kyle Coles, the sophomore, has basically been on the court the whole night. And in the corner, Tolan in and out. Good job by Hennessy to pop that one free, and a foul will be called on Jake Peterson, I think. And that'll be Grantsburg's 5th foul. So if the Pirates can score a bucket before Luck does here, it'll be running clock the rest of the way. That ball is fired in. And the ball is taken away, taken back. And a jump ball they're going to call. The foul, there's going to be a foul out here. Foul is on Archie, and that'll be 6 on Grantsburg. So the baseline judge or official said jump ball, but the near official here got a foul, and that is what was called. Tolan in the corner. Last one rimmed out. This one is pure. Joe Tolan now with 7. Here's Brown. Ooh. Brown dribbling. Josh Paulson set to come into the game for, come on, Jackson. Struggling with the ball, gets the ball up. Dylan Seeger flies in. That shot is blocked from behind by Coles, it looked like. And Grantsburg comes up empty. And that is going to be what? Offensive. It's going to be an offensive foul on Skylar Welch as Archie went flying. And back into the game, Josh Paulson, Gabe Renfro. It's Kyle Coles and Jacob Peterson out for Luck. That was the 5th foul on Luck. Had the score wrong. First time tonight, though. It's 57-31, I think. Hennessy, tough shot, no. Good rebound there by Skylar Welch. And Jackson blocks it in the backcourt, but now Luck with some numbers. Lost the ball on the way up. Oscar Tretzman had an open look, but That ball's knocked free by Tolan. Tolan, tough shot. Good. Oh, he didn't get it. I thought that was going for sure. Tolan comes away with it. He's playing with some energy right now, but that pass to Renfro intercepted by DY, and then Renfro picks up the foul. That is 6 on Luck, both teams with 6, in fact. Kyle Coles. And a timeout called by Grantsburg. 7:20 left to go. Thought for a moment we were going to get into that 40 piece there, but Luck has fended it off for now. It's a 36-point lead for Grantsburg. First home game of 2026. The Grantsburg girls won earlier tonight, 69-44. And the Grantsburg boys with a comfortable... I've been doing the math all wrong. It's only 26 points, Nick. Why didn't you tell me that? Huh? You tried? Holy cow, I'm just off my rocker. Why didn't anybody say anything? Joyce, you know I'm bad at math. Oh my gosh, I'm so far off. It was a 30-point lead at halftime. I guess I thought Grantsburg was pulling farther ahead. They are not. Their Luck is tightening it up a little bit. Still no starters out there for Grantsburg. Jackson Brown with the ball, gets it over to Seeger. Here's Hale. Axel not a starter, or Archie not a starter, but he got in with like 30 seconds off the clock. Really quick sub for Archie. Here's Jackson Brown. Will stop and pop. No. Kyle Coles gets the board. Joe Tolan getting set to check back in. Coles brings it up. Ball is deflected out of bounds by Brown. And Tolan comes back in. Tolan kicks it out. 3-pointer on the way. Coles, nope. Long rebound. Tolan. Good effort by Joe Tolan here tonight. And there is definitely going to get fouled. Good pump fake, and Joe will go to the line to shoot 2 with 6:23 left to go. That's the 7th foul also on Grantsburg. 2 shots coming up here for Tolan. Tolan with 7 points now. Free throw short. That one is good. 8 points for Joe Tolan. 57-32. 25-point lead for Grantsburg. It is a big lead, but it's high school basketball. Here's Jake Peterson. He'll go to line for 2. Good job by Jake to force the issue, go up strong. Jake's going to be a good one for Grantsburg. Grantsburg's team very, very young. No seniors, lots of juniors. And there's going to be he fouled out of the game. Renfro fouled out of the game there. Sorry, I didn't notice that. That's why they're letting him in now. Josh Paulson comes in. Free throw good by Jake. So Peterson having a nice night. By far his career high on varsity. He has 8. He'll be playing probably the rest of the night here, so maybe getting the double digits. Nice rebound there by Coles. Got up in the air and snagged that one. Tolan, ball deflected by Seeger. So Dylan, what was it, honors band or honors choir yesterday? Missed the Barron game, but heck of a good musician too, both instrumental and vocally. Tolan, oh, fired it a little too far in front of Tretzvin. It's out of bounds. Hennessy to Hale. Now Seeger. Nice to see these guys getting a bunch of minutes here. Seeger Kicks it out, Jake. Swung around, Jackson. Now Arch. Here's Hennessy. And it's going to be a moving screen on Dylan, and he knew it. Into the game, Jacob Peterson. Ooh, he launches. No good, though. Jackson Brown with the board. Jackson, tough shot. Can't get it to go. Tolan with the board. Joe Tolan step back. Oh, I thought he was going to take it. Skips it over all the way across off the glass. No good. Good look there by Peterson. Just couldn't get it to go. 5 minutes to go. Oh, poked free by Tolan. Tolan, oh boy. Got to be careful there, Jackson. That's number 30. Getting set to check in. His number is not in the... Jackson's going to come out with his third foul, but I think it was more because of the kind of foul there. Tolan now in double digits with 10. 58-34. Jake, and he is fouled. Oh, wait, sorry. That's Austin Meyer. What am I thinking? And that's 5 fouls on Oscar Tretzpin. Robbie Otto coming in for Dylan Seeger. And should be, so this was a shooting foul, so Jake will go to the line for 2. That one is good. Jake Peterson with 9. Right there, young man. Go get it. 4:36 left to go. Second free throw, no. Jake stuck at 9, but he also gets his own rebound. Bounce pass up to Archie. Bounces it over to Meyer. Here's Hennessy. Wants to go baseline, has it poked. Right to Meyer, three-pointer, no. I think his foot was actually on the line anyhow. But an opportunity there as Welch gets set to check back in. Here's Tolan. Tolan with a little room, and he is fouled on the way up. Nolan Hennessy's going to pick it up. That's the 10th foul on Grantsburg. That's a shooting foul anyhow. Good. Tolan up to 11. 5 free throws for him. Good. Second free throw, good. Austin's got a sign over there. Here is Hale. Can barely see it in the upper left-hand corner, kind of by the, well, it was by the scoreboard. She's holding it up. Go Austin. See if Austin can get a bucket here. Let's see if Nolan can. And foul as he's going up for the shot. That's 9 fouls on Luck, and it'll be a 1-and-1 here. Oh no, he was going up for the shot. So checking into the game after this first one, Wyatt Hicks, older sister jersey, got the win earlier with her squad. Free throw, good. Nolan Hennessy in the scorebook. Joyce Glover says, getting to watch both my grandson Dylan. What are you saying here, Joyce? Go. She says, "Go, we are Grantsburg." I think something got lost in translation there. Second free throw, good, but he crossed the line. 60-36. By my math, that's a 47-point lead. By your math, it is a 24-point lead. And Joe Tolan will probably sit the rest of the game. He just got subbed out. Great effort there by Joe Tolan, 12 points. Very active on both sides. Didn't, never say quit kind of guy. We like that. Three-pointer, Coles, no. Long rebound, that's just going to go out of bounds. It'll be Grantsburg ball. Here's Hicks. Hennessy. Archie. Shot. In and out for Archie. Archie has 8 points. That would have been 10 for him, too. So Jake Peterson with 9. Archie Hale with 8. Archie actually had the first points of the game. He had a 3. Welch fires it out of bounds. Intended for Coles. Now they're going to check on something in the, it was nothing. Just joking around with the guy who got hit by the ball. 2:42 left to go. 60-36. Meyer. Robbie. Archie. And he's fouled. We don't have to call him. There's some chili for me at home. Happy birthday to Isaiah Engstrand as well, my nephew. So Josie and Isaiah on the same day. What do you know? Archie misses that free throw. Coming into the game is Parker Nelson and Charlie Olson. And the night is over for Kyle Coles and Josh Paulson. Grantsburg had sat their starters at about the 9-minute mark, basically. Archie 0 for 2 from the line. And the can't make a free throw virus continues to work its way through the Grantsburg Pirates. So that is everybody that's suited tonight in for Grantsburg. Looking for somebody. There it is. There's Olson, and now Holt. Holt gets it back. Olson. Whew. Fastball, three-pointer. Oh, in and out. That ball is no good either. And Nolan Hennessy will bring it down. Minute 52. Not sure Grantsburg. Well, I always say when it's the JV teams out there, just go play the game, get some work in. Both of these teams have their JV out there. It's not anything at this point running up the score or anything like that. It's just let them play some basketball for last minute 40. Unless it gets way down there and Grantsburg has the ball, they shouldn't shoot. But go play for the next minute at least. Olson. There's Peterson. Let's see if we can get Olson a shot here. Lobbed in, intercepted. Hicks comes down with it. Archie Hale. Got to believe 8 points is his career high on varsity too. Meyer. Robbie over to Hale. Tries to get it in a battle for the ball. Otto and Welch, but it's out of bounds off of Robbie Otto. Jacob Peterson Under a minute to go. Grantsburg up by 24 points, led by 30 at halftime. Luck cut into it a little bit here. There's the shot we're looking for. No good. Otto with the rebound. Up ahead, Meyer. See if Grantsburg can get a shot from one of these guys. We don't get a lot of playing time. Hicks. Meyer. Ooh, little give and go. Otto can't quite get it. Oh, he's going to get it back, though. Gets it out to Meyer. Up top. Arch to Meyer. We're going to try give and go again. Oh, good defense. 16 seconds left. And that might just about do it as Archie is going to go back. Meyer. And Archie looks at the clock with 6 seconds left. Archie first class all the way. He won't take a shot, and I'm sure Michael mentioned that as well. 60-36. Grantsburg with a nice win. That's 2 in a row for Grantsburg. And, wow, Grantsburg only scored 15 points in the second half. Luck scored 21, but the damage was done in the first half. It was 45-15, and the Pirates sat their starters for almost the majority of the second half. Let's look at scoring. 2 players scoring 12 points each for the Luck Cardinals, Gabe Renfro and Joe Tolan. These are unofficial, by the way. Both of them getting more than their average. Kyle Coles with 8. That's more than he averages as well. Landon Becker had 2. Skylar Welch had 2 as well. So 5 players scoring for the Pirates, for the Cardinals. For the Pirates, they now go to 2-3 in the conference, 4-7 overall. Leading scorer tonight for Grantsburg, Caleb Brombach had 27. And like I said, got pulled with about 9 minutes left to go in the game. Probably could have had more. Left some out there too. Missed a dunk, missed a bunny, but he'll take 27, and so will the Pirates. Jake Peterson, the second leading scorer with 9. Archie, the third leading scorer with 8, outscoring Big Bro. Riker Stelsel had 6 points. Dylan Seeger with 3. Axel Hale with 5. And Nolan Hennessy with a point. And they're getting their pictures taken for some reason. Oh, Gina Schultz. Gina is well known for her picture-taking prowess. So the boys getting lined up. I don't know, just a mid-season picture for some reason, but there they are. Good camera work as always by Nicholas. And I think that's about it. Luck travels to Siren on Friday, and Grantsburg travels to Shell Lake. A big game for the Pirates to try to get back to 500 in the conference and to go 3-0 this week. It's a big week for the Pirates. Now they've won 2 in a row, getting off the schneid. They've been in just about every game. I wouldn't say they had any chance against Osceola. Webster took it to them pretty good, but I would say they were in that for most of the game. So they have 7 losses on the season, but I would say, free throws go different. If they can make their free throws or a couple plays go one way or another, they could have, they could be 7-4 instead of 4-7 here on this season. But that is going to do it here for us in Grantsburg. For Nick Rombach, I am Bob Rombach. Thank you for watching high school basketball. Again, Grantsburg wins 60-36 in the boys' game, 69-44 in the girls' game, and you watch it here on We Are Grantsburg, part of the We Are Network. Have a great night, everybody.